Agentic AI is transforming not only how value is created, but how it's captured. And now finance leaders are asked to monetize innovation and govern it at the same time. That's not just a product decision, it's also a finance transformation. In SaaS, we've gotten very comfortable charging per users or per seat, which we've been doing since the era of personal computers. That's 40, 50 years ago. That made sense when the software just helped people do their jobs. But agentic AI, well, it's doing the work for you. And that old pricing strategy, it's gone. It just doesn't work anymore. Because value capture is different, as I just said, but also the cost dynamic is different, which drives unique margin structures. Gross profit margins 10 to 30 points lower than SaaS on average. And that's for CFOs to manage. If you stick with user-based pricing for agentic AI, you yield the worst margins from your most engaged users. And that's why I call that the gym membership paradox, because they tend to make money from the people who don't show up. As more companies embrace agentic AI, finance teams need to embrace more and more complex revenue models. But how do you price it? Do you price it per agent? Do you price it per activity? Do you price it per output or even per outcome? Outcome-based pricing sounds like the holy grail, charging based on the results that the AI delivers. But here's the catch. When I studied over 60 B2B software companies monetizing AI, only 10% were actually pricing that way. And by the way, the vast majority of B2B buyers on the other end, they're not willing nor ready to buy outcomes just yet. Why? Because outcome-based pricing is tough. It's tough to measure, tough to accept, tough to scale, and it might not match just how your customer experience value. So instead of chasing hype, I developed the Compass framework to give a clear way to think about your pricing metric and modeling. What's the value focus? Is AI driving speed, accuracy, autonomy? And then what's the best value anchor? The pricing metric. And pricing should never be something you set in stone. It'd be a big mistake to do so in SaaS. And it's even more critical in AI. You have to continuously iterate. Why? First, because your agentic solution footprint is going to grow and expand. Second, because changing your pricing metric or models will help you progressively align to how your AI delivers value to your customers. Still pricing AI like it's SaaS? It's really time to rethink. Start with value and build a model that actually fits. Pricing agentic AI isn't something you set and leave.